In more gaming news, Call of Duty will no longer do back-to-back black. Yo, pause. In other news, Call of Duty will no longer do back-to-back Black Ops or Modern Warfare games. I may or may not have had some subs, man, making us wrestling fans look bad. I don't listen. I don't smoke weed, but I've been around people who smoke weed. I never seen it. Go look at his page. No funny shit. I never seen a fucking blunt so small. I'm like, God damn, that shit was like on his fucking. I'm like, God damn, bro, it's gone, nigga. God damn, get up, get a new one or something. But anyways, Activision is making a major strategic shift with Call of Duty that will affect it for years to come. Following less than stellar response to Black Ops 7, the franchise would no longer get back-to-back entries in the sub-series. This applies to not only Black Ops, but also to Modern Warfare. We will no longer do back-to-back releases of Modern Warfare or Black Ops games, Activision said in its official announcement. The reasons are many, but the main one is to ensure we provide absolutely unique experiences each and every year. Shout out to D-Mac No with the super chat. I appreciate you, bro. He was holding that blunt with the tweezers. He was holding that shit with the tweezers. Yo, shout out to Miles with the sub. All right, translation. The reason's many, but the main is to ensure we provide absolutely unique experiences each and every year. The reason being, chat, this is great news. This is great news whether you're a Call of Duty fan or not. Translation, this is corporate talk for you, the consumer, have finally woken up and realized the product is not where it needs to be, and you're not spending as much money as we would like. So we're going back to the drawing board and we're gonna try a little harder. What do I preach on this stream? By the way, when did Black Ops 7 come out? It came out November 14th. So it's been out for like, what, 2 or 3 weeks? At the time of this stream, today is December 9th. This game has been out for like 2 or 3 weeks. And they have released a statement saying, we are going to make the game better. Now, what have I said on this stream for years? If you don't like something, vote with your wallet. So I'm gonna give a W, group economics. I'm gonna give a W to the Call of Duty and the gaming community as a whole, because Call of Duty is super mainstream. If you don't like something, don't fucking buy it, bruh. Don't talk about it, act like it don't exist. That's gonna hurt niggas' feelings for real. This is a W. I'm gonna clap it up for y'all. This is a W for everybody. I've said on this stream several times, when they announced the Switch 2, the entire internet said, we're not buying this shit. The games are too expensive. They're talking about $80, $90 games. And then you guys made the Switch 2 the fastest selling console ever. You fucking Hyrule horn dogs, you Ganon guzzlers, you Minish Cap Mafia ass niggas. You Ocarina of Time ticklers. Y'all made it the fastest selling console of all time. And I said, listen, if nobody, it sold 3 million copies in the 3 million hardware units in the first month, and it's at 5 or 6 million now. If they would have sold 100,000 units or less, do you know how fast, fuck the tariffs, do you know how fast Nintendo would have dropped the price on that bitch if you genuinely didn't like their business practices? I feel like this is important to highlight these stories. I cannot stress this enough. And I think the worst part about what concerns me, that people aren't practicing group economics on a regular, is there's more competition in the gaming space. Guys, you do not have to play Call of Duty. You did not have to buy that Nintendo Switch 2. You could have got a ROG Ally. You could have got a Steam Deck. You could have been playing Expedition 33 instead of fucking Mario Kart World. You could have been playing Hades 2 instead of Metroid Prime 4. Also, Metroid Prime 4 is on the Switch 1. You don't have to buy this shit. Exactly, podcast. Keep fighting the good fight. I'm sharing this story as some positive shit. It's negative for Activision, but it's some positive to shit to remind everybody what you do matters. And not only what you do matters, what you do affects you, and what I do affects you. I mean, my dumbass. What you would do affects me, and what I do affects you. Am I my brother's keeper type shit? I don't know what the fuck I was just saying. You got to remember that shit. So fuck Activision. I love to see this shit. Alongside this announcement, Activision promised meaningful, not incremental innovation for the series' future. It didn't specify exactly what this meant, instead stressing it would share more when the time is right. And here's the thing, right? They're promising that they're going to innovate on the series now. Make sure to hold their feet to the fire. Next time they announce a new Call of Duty, if you don't feel like from them trailers it looks innovative, you tell them niggas, don't buy it. Don't buy it. Because guess what? If it's year after year where people aren't buying Call of Duty, eventually they might stop making the game and then Activision might make something else. And that's in my opinion, this is a win-win situation. Best case scenario for Call of Duty fans, the game gets better. Worst case scenario, we get some new games. Black Ops 7 will still be getting seasonal support. We'll still be getting the seasonal support players have come to expect from the series. However, and Activision said it won't rest until Black Ops 7 earns its place as one of the best Black Ops games we've ever made. That's easier said than done, but more people are going to have the chance to try it out very soon. Starting next week, the multiplayer and the zombie modes will be available for free, which will coincide with a double XP weekend. They're doing free trials now. They're poor. They're poor. And before I get off this story, let me give you another reason. Shout out to Bushy with the super chat. Let me give you another reason why you really need to stick it to Activision and Microsoft when it comes to Call of Duty. You, the consumer, holds all the power. And do you know why? It's not just about how you spend your dollar, but it's the fact that Microsoft's back is against the wall. Because friendly reminder, how much did they spend? How much did Microsoft buy Activision for Pick and Play Call of Duty? They paid $70 billion to buy Activision's catalog and bring it inside of the Microsoft umbrella. You guys realize they got to make that money back. So you, the consumer, whether you realize it or not, you are in complete control because these niggas are desperate. Look how quickly they changed their tune in 2 or 3 weeks. So fuck them. Next year when they announce Call of Duty, if it's not to your standards, whatever that may be, because everybody's standards are different. But if it's not to your standards, don't buy it. Go play something else, man. There's too many great games out here to be worried about fucking Call of Duty. In worst case scenario, if you really need a Call of Duty itch, you don't have to buy the new entry. Just play Warzone. It's free. Yo, shout out to the Phenom with the $5 super chat, but don't buy none of them fucking microtransactions, nigga. Lost my job in August and started watching the streams while applying for jobs. Landed a new job in November. I appreciate the streams through the tough times. Shout out to Phenom for getting the new job. And I appreciate the super chat as well. Has there ever been a free trial in COD's history? I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. I don't know. I want to say yes. That's not new. But I will say I don't feel like that happens very often. But congrats on the new job. But in this economy, that's impressive. No, that's facts. That is actually very impressive because I don't know if y'all saw, but the Department of Labor and Statistics, they announced they're no longer going to be releasing like numbers or something like that. Like the job, so there was a report that said that the job market is trending towards it's going to be worse than the Great Depression. And it's so bad they announced they're not going to release numbers anymore. I'm just curious. I'm just curious to what. So congrats to you for getting a job during this era. This nigga got a job playing on veteran mode. So shout out. Matter of fact, let's hit that again. It's gotten so bad. We're losing so many jobs. They've announced they're hiding the data now. I'm trying to figure out at what point does MAGA get upset with this nigga, bro. But anyways, yeah, I think I'm cooked in January, unfortunately. Nah, keep your head up. Keep your head up. Keep your head up. Keep your head up. Other news. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2 remake plans revealed as KOTOR 1 reimagining continues development. They announced this like 2 years ago, but it's been in like development hell. Nobody knew what was going on, but it looks like not only is the KOTOR remake coming, but we're getting the KOTOR 2 remake as well. Saber Interactive's troubled Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic is reportedly still in development, and KOTOR 2 remake may be on the way. The latest update on the long-in-the-works Star Wars remake came from a GameFile report, which pulls from court documents related to a false advertising lawsuit launched against Saber's Asper Media and Lucasfilms in 2023. Recently filed records related to the suit, which involved the cancellation of the restored content modification for the Nintendo Switch KOTOR 2 re-release, appear to contain both updates for the KOTOR remake as well as mentions of a mysterious project known as Juliet. Attorney Ray Kim prodded for details about what Project Juliet was during the deposition of Lucasfilm Games Vice President Douglas Riley. The Star Wars company VP's response left little room for ambiguity. Juliet was the code name for a project where we were going to do a full remake for KOTOR 2 with modern art, modern gameplay, you know, keep the story and the characters in general and the general content of KOTOR 2, but remake it for modern hardware and modern machines with updated graphics and all those kind of things, Riley said. It was something we were discussing with Asper. As for the long lost cut of KOTOR 2's content, Riley clarified that the plan was we would remake the content that was in the RCM as it relates to Star Wars and the Juliet project. Whether or not a KOTOR 2 remake remains in development is hazy for now, with Riley's latest update saying Juliet was technically on the roadmap as of March 2025. So it's in the plans, but it's not guaranteed, but they definitely want to do it. Should Saber continue development? Oh, he's just yapping at this point. So fun fact, I never played KOTOR before. My first BioWare game was Jade Empire and then Mass Effect after that. But I missed the KOTOR train, and KOTOR 2 is made by Obsidian. But I did end up playing KOTOR when I worked at G4 because they put out a port for mobile phones. And for some reason, they asked me to do like a port report, like a review on that. So I played it for like a couple hours and then made a video about it just to kind of review how it ran on phones. It ran really well if you want to play it on phones. And just from playing KOTOR for a couple hours, I was like, I get it. I get why people say it's a classic. I think for me, what stuck out in that first couple hours when you ran into that dude Duncan something, it was some fraud. It was this dude that was like scamming in the Star Wars universe, like Duncan something his name was. That shit had me cracking up, like legitimately laughing. And I was like, okay. I was like, I like this, but I was like, I want to wait until the remake comes out. And I'm still standing on that. I want to wait until this full remake comes out. Because like I feel like some of the mechanics didn't age the best, but I will say KOTOR's story, like its narrative and its world building, it still stands the test of time, and I understand why people like it. You can see the DNA of Mass Effect in KOTOR. For you page, bruh. You should be celebrating you seeing another black man all over your for people who are looking forward to this. Speaking of finishing, let me put y'all on to what I started watching. Ethos made fun of me, I guess because I'm late. Y'all know I'm a casual anime watcher. Let me put y'all on to what I started watching this weekend. What's this shit called? I don't know how to pronounce this. Gachiakuta Kente or something? No, I already watched Hunter x Hunter, bro. Who you think I'm talking about when I say Chupacabra? Gachiakuta or whatever? I don't know. This shit right here is, I was just bored this weekend and I put this shit on. This shit is gas. I'm not gonna lie. This shit is gas. This is one of my favorite shows I watched this year. Amazing anime. Ethos is like, you're fucking late. I didn't have no expectations. I saw I had a 4.9 on Crunchyroll. This shit, if you want an anime recommendation, that's how you spend. This shit is gas, bro. This shit is fucking gas, bro. It has everything that I like It's got action, beautiful art, good production with like the voice acting, politics. Like it's got a lot of classism in it. And well, I don't like classism, but I like to have depth in the show is what I mean. It's got the depth that I'm looking for, really good fight scenes and shit like that. This is a good anime. I'm not gonna lie. This is a good anime. I even like the dub is good too. You said welcome to the party. And there's 22 episodes out right now. So I think it's either the first season is over or they're towards the end. But it's a really good show. I would recommend this. I can't pronounce it, but that show is fire. It's fucking... If you want a quick synopsis of it without spoiling it, basically there's a nation that lives in the sky, a floating spear, and there's a rich side of town with like aristocrats, the nobles, and then there's the slums, and there's a kid from the slums who loves going and sneaking on the rich side of town and stealing their trash and fixing things up. They find him stealing trash and they knock him off of the fucking spear and they send him down to Earth, where it's polluted, and then like it's run by like monsters that are made of like trash, and he joins this team of trash fighters called the Cleaners. I feel like the vibe I'm getting, because I'm only like 5 or 6 episodes in, there's like a whole conspiracy going on. There's some characters I don't trust. Shit is fire. It's fucking fire. The author is cool. I'd recommend that one if you want a show to watch. It's on Crunchyroll, or you know where you can find it. All right, I'm adding that to my long ass lip. There's depth to it too. Yeah, there's depth to it. I like it. That's what like you don't have to have a ton of depth. I just like a show or a book that has like some character development, proper pacing on the storytelling. The pacing on this show is really good. It knows when to slow down and it knows when to give you action too. Jabber is amazing. It's got black people in it. Yeah, Jabber. That's where I stopped. Like after the Jabber fight, that's kind of where I stopped. I think that's like 6 or 7 episodes in. But you watch Friend? Nah. The only other show I'm watching that I like is something assassin. It's called My Status as an Assassin. It's okay. It's like a 7.5. It's just something to watch. But this one feels like an 8 or a 9 if they stick the landing. It's really good. Heads up, Crunchyroll is getting rid of the free tier. I'm on my mother's plan, so I mean I'm on the paid one anyway. They don't do account sharing, like password sharing. There's like 5 of us. Like the whole family's on one Crunchyroll account. I'll let you. I'll pay for that shit, nigga. I am on a free account. My mother paid for it. Your mom watches anime? She does. I think Naruto got her hooked because like a couple of years ago, she like texted me out of the blue and she was like, I was bored, so I started watching Naruto. And she's like, I get your name now. And she's like, I get Aki's name too. She's like, I like it. Akamaru. She's like, I get it. She's like, I actually really like the show. She's like, it's very heartfelt and it's like the action is good. So her and like my entire family, like they all watch anime now. They're super hooked on that shit. And so then she hit me out of the blue like 2 months ago and she was like, you got Crunchyroll? And I was like, no. I was like, I watch anime allegedly. She's like, you want it? I was like, sure. It's like 6 of us on one account. So just in case you didn't know that, you know, if you do want Crunchyroll the legal way, you know, y'all could just go in on one account and split the fee, pay for 1 year, and then like 5 people on one account or whatever. That's dope. My mom loves Death Note. I think she said she liked Death Note too. Yeah, the family plan allegedly. Let me turn my music on. They're on that bullshit for getting rid of I don't know why. Like they should. I feel like every streaming service should have a free plan. Just put a bunch of ads on there, bruh. I think people would deal with that shit, man. Speaking of games, though, we got another quality game to come out. Skate Story. I'm seeing 10s, 9s, 8s. It's actually one of the best reviewed games of the year, sitting at an 89 overall Metacritic. I saw one review say that it's a really fun skateboarding game with a heartfelt story that has some really strong commentary on what art is. And I'm not gonna lie, that kind of interests me. So if you're into skateboard games, I mean, I can bring up the trailer. Another banger just dropped. Skate Story. Yeah, I got a trailer. I'll show the trailer. I like the art style in this game. Somebody in the chat said it's free on PSN. I cannot confirm or deny that, but you might want to look into that. Peace out, Dan James. They have a demo out. I'm not gonna lie, the animations look really good. It looks just as good, if not better than Skate. I'm gonna be honest. This actually looks better. Digital Devolver. Oh, this is a Digital Devolver game? It is? It is. I didn't even peep. Oh yeah, this is a banger. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I've ever played a bad Digital Devolver, a Devolver digital game, I mean. When it comes to like indie titles, I feel like Devolver Digital is probably the best publisher on the market. They're like, to me, they're like the Image Comics of video games. In comic books, there's DC, there's Marvel, and then there's Image. If you don't know Image, that's Spawn, that's Invincible, and then they have a bunch of other really big. I feel like they're like the Image. They're like a strong dark horse, like indie type of joint. They published Remnant too. I didn't even know that. Makes me like them even more. But yeah, I don't think I played a bad game from them. That's how I feel about Focus Interactive. What did they published? W art direction. I do like the art direction. So I mean, hey, the game is reviewing really well. Like it's getting 10s in some places, man. If you look in this year where motherfuckers know gaming is dead, it's too many fucking games to play. Games after, yeah. Why is Jalen Brunson trending? He on my fantasy team. Hold up, chat. Wait, I want to make sure nothing naked pops up. Niggas is nasty on the fucking platform. Oh, it's because he going crazy. Jalen Brunson in the first quarter, 20 points, efficient shooting, efficient from the three. Hey, hold up, chat. I gotta check my fantasy. Oh yeah, this nigga going stupid, bro. Yeah, the Brunson burner. Hey, anytime you go into Twitter search, I gotta move my web browser to the other thing and just check. Cause I'm not gonna lie, there's been times where there's something trending on Twitter when I was off. Thank God it did happen one time on stream, and that's why I do that. But like, you'll click a trending topic and then it'll say Jalen Brunson, and you'll go and it'll be somebody's dick just swinging on fucking Twitter. It'd be mad freaky shit, bro. You got to be careful. If you want to be a streamer, know that when it comes to scrolling on Twitter, a topic, make sure you check before you show it on your stream, because it'd be mad weird shit, bro. Especially with fan artists, especially, bro. The NBA is rigged, sure. Man, I saw your old YouTube videos pop up and it reminded me of the being goated period. What up, Kid Torch? Welcome back. Welcome. What else we got? What else we got on this pile of articles? Oh, the dude from Get Out, Daniel, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Daniel Kaluuya confirms he is developing a Spider-Punk animated film. These Spider-Verse films, they speak to me. I think the filmmakers and the animators are some of the best storytellers in the game. Come on, man, chat. Hey, listen, I feel like there's already a lot of Spider-Man content out there. So if they really do go forward with a Spider-Punk animated film, the only thing I ask is stay true to the character. I want to see them do something different. And I want them to really lean into the concept of him being an anti-establishment political character. I want to see political Spider-Man. That's his whole shtick. That's what punk music is all about. So like, if they do that, I want you to lean into that shit, because that would be fire. Some anti-fighting the government shit. I don't know, fucking Fisk takes over New York or some shit like that. Like, that's what I want to see, bro. With some fire music. I hope it's more of him in the comic than the whole Brit they have. Yeah. Crazy, because your G4 blooper vid got recommended to me a couple days ago. Shit was funny as fuck. Blooper vid. Is it something I uploaded? Or is it something on another channel? The ones I remember I uploaded 2 and nobody really watched them, so I stopped uploading them. But I'm glad I uploaded them because I need them. I need them for future content. May or may not be having, may or not be being getting scouted for a movie or something. Anyways, yeah, it was yours, like the best. Oh yeah, I uploaded those. Yeah, the best of the Hokage moments. Well, I'm glad you. I stand on it. I stand on it. I feel like the content I was making over at G4, the content that they let me write, I felt like it was legitimately good. I was writing really good skits over there. I felt like I was doing some really funny shit, but we didn't get enough time to, spread our wings. Unfortunately, corporations, the corporate ups at Comcast, they wanted to they promised us that it would be a creator first network, and they tried to control everything. And by the time they gave us control of stuff, it was too late. Unfortunate. But the suits. Yo, why is there a $250 statue for Absolute Batman? Who wants 10 inches of Bruce Wayne? If you think you can handle 10 inches of the bat, it'll only cost you fucking $250, bro. I'm betting anybody who clicks that shit, but if you can handle it, let me know. Hey, they said, hey, you can't call it a BBC because he white. What would you call it? A BB? You can't call it a BWC? He got a BWC. I was about to call it a BBW. This nigga's not. Well, I mean, he's kind of a BBW. I think he's like 300 pounds in the comic book. Hey, someone's gonna buy. I'm not gonna lie. I would buy this because I got a few figurines on my thing, but that's too rich. Oh, yo, can anybody explain to anybody who's into collecting figurines, why is this shit so expensive? This is nice. I'm not gonna lie. This is really cool. It's got really good details, but why is it $250? I feel like none of this shit could cost more than like 50. It's the scarcity. Yeah, but that's artificial scarcity because this is just plastic. Is it the material? Is it like rare materials maybe? Because it's Batman. Looks cool though. But I mean, if you're into it, and then you niggas clip that shit. All right, buddy. Next. The ultimate N64 replacement for analog is coming back, and now it's in colors that you want. For those unaware, I already know what this is. The analog 3D, they have an N64. Basically, it just came out. It allows you to stick an N64 cartridge in it and play N64 games in 4K. So for those who want instead not to emulate on PC, but want the true N64 experience. Although I don't know how popular these items are going to be once the Steam machine comes out, because you'll be able to emulate it at a not just your desk, but at your TV on the couch, kind of doing the same thing. It won't look like the N64, but it'll be this. But anyways, they're re-releasing it with the translucent colors and stuff. I wish consoles would do this more. For me, I feel like this stuff is too expensive because it's like 200 bucks or some shit like that. Yeah, it's 300 bucks for this shit. I'm not paying 300 bucks to emulate N64 games on a new piece of hardware. There are a lot of really great, well-known sculptors in the collectible scene, so sometimes the price will be raised due to the quality of their work. Gotcha. I feel like I won't get into collecting like figurines until I got a house, because I feel like you need space. You need like a man cave. Until I got my man cave, for now it's just books and vinyls. $250 for N64 is 100. Ain't that crazy? If you're into it, you know.